see my screen and hear my voice clearly? There's a question tab in the right side of the webinar tool. Okay. Welcome, Yog Mehta. Thank you for responding. So there was some bug in the webinar tool. Usually we don't face these kind of issues in the last 5 years. So done. So we are late by 4 minutes. That's fine. And we'll wait for a few more minutes for others to join, being technically being the first day of the live session. So the subject-oriented session. We'll wait for a few more minutes and we'll start. Myself, Senthil Kumar, mentor of the program, and most of the sessions I'll be taking. And my colleague Vidya will be taking few sessions, 8 to 10 sessions, and Mohammad Saddam will be taking 3 to 4 sessions, right? And also Prabhu will be taking about Fibonacci series. So we'll wait for a few minutes and we'll start the session. Thank you. And I request everyone to put one hi in the question box so that I'll check can everyone see my screen and can everyone respond that. So just want to confirm. Thank you everyone. And the session will be going like this. 7.00 will be starting the session, and we'll not be waiting for anyone to join because other 100 students will be waiting for the session. So we'll not wait for anyone to join. So 7.00 we'll start the session, and we'll straight away get into webinars, the subjects, right? So no history, geography will be spoken in the live session because the same thing will be seen through recording. So it will be highly irritating. So usually we don't do that chatting session. We don't do in the live session, so that we can have in the clarifications, right? So let's start. So welcome to batch 41, and we'll start. So today, being the first session, we are going to discuss about money management and client profiling. If you see this session, today we are going to discuss about money management and client profiling, and the last session also will be money management and client profiling. Why, without learning any of this subject, we are entering into money management? That is because, see, some students will be completely fresh, some students will be like intermediate, some students will be like advanced traders, but still all the members should know where to invest, how much funds, and where not to invest. So these kind of basic outlines we are going to discuss today. So basically, like what is not to be done, that we'll be seeing in the today's session, and also a glance on money management, futures, how much funds is required, cash market, how much funds is required, which is reliable trading, so which is highly risk trading. So these are the things we are going to discuss today. So let's start. So today's session is going to be money management and client profiling. Disclaimer: StockPhoenix is not a SEBI registered entity, and its representatives are not SEBI registered advisors or analysts. The session conducted as a part of the mentorship program is purely for education and learning purpose only. This should not be considered as any sort of recommendation or advice. All the views expressed are personal. StockPhoenix and its representative does not bear any liability. The purpose of the disclaimer is, say, I am going to teach you equity market. So without showing an example of XYZ chart or analysis, I cannot teach you the technicals. So you should not consider this as a buy or sell recommendation. Can I get one line of yes from everyone? Are we clear? So if you consider like that, it's a highly risky thing. You will be responsible for whatever the profit and loss appearing on that. So let's start. First requirement. So now we have joined the session to be an independent trader or investor. Am I right? Is there any other purpose? The motive of the session, the purpose you paid the fees and joined this paid webinar is you have to become an independent trader or investor in the future or near future. So that is what. Yes, obviously, sir, wealth creation, to create money, to create wealth, financial independent. So everything is the reason, but you have to be independent. That means you don't have to rely on anyone. Should I buy the stock? So I entered the stock. What should I do? Should I exit? Should I book profit? Everything you should be doing by yourself. Yes, of course, you have to recover your losses. You have to be in a profitable, you have to be as a profitable trader, right? So the first requirement of the session is stop your trading and investing for next 21 days or 25 days till our session is getting over. So can I get one line of yes from everyone? There is a very strong reason. There is a very strong reason. Join all the live sessions. Join all the live sessions. See, today we are sitting in live session. In case if you miss the live session also, please go through the recorded session from your dashboard before you come to the next day live session, because then only you will have the continuation. Or else today I'll be teaching future 1, next day I'll be teaching future 2, data analysis. You will not understand anything about the future head and tail without understanding the first session. So it is a all the sessions are continuation. So join all clarification sessions for clearing your doubts. It will happen in between 4 to 5, will be taken by Vidya. So join all the clarification session. Most of the sessions you will not have many doubts, because here in the live session itself we'll discuss one to one or one to all. We'll be discussing and we'll be clarifying our doubts. Still, if you are having some doubts, you can join the clarification session and you can remove all your doubts. Okay. So next, whatever you learn today, apply those studies in the next day market and check it. Say like for example, today I'm teaching you cash market or derivative or future, or I'm teaching about RSI, some open interest. Next day, you check in the live market how it is happening, whether it is working or not, whether whatever I'm teaching is working in the live market or not. So that is the activity should be done in the next 21 days sincerely. Just by joining the session, it will not be beneficial, right? While learning, if you lose money, you cannot learn efficiently. That is the purpose. I'm telling you, join all the, stop your trading for next 21 days, join all the live sessions. Paper trading you can do. Yes, paper trading or dummy trading you can do. Definitely you can do, not your real trading, right? So have patience till we complete the mentorship program and the practicing time. See, this 21 days or 25 days is just a time of knowledge transfer. Is that right, sir? Am I right or not? Nobody will become a super trader or a super pro trader after uh, 21 days or 25 days. What I know, I'm going to convey that. I'm going to do a knowledge transfer in this 25 days. So you should observe, create your own notes, implement, practice in the next 2 or 3 months until you get used to it, right? So you can reap the benefits for the rest of your life once your learning is perfect. So always practice in New Stocks platform. It's a dummy trading platform. You can also do in TradingView, IIFL. Many dummy trading platforms are available. Just Google it. Don't trade with your real money till you are consistent and successful. Are we clear? Next, return on investment. So now we invest. Everyone knows what is investment on insurance, fixed deposits, all those things, right? So when we come into stock market, right, the risk is 100%. Am I right or not, sir? How many of you agree on this? When you get into stock market, your risk is exposed to 100%. It's not 5%, 10%, 15%. No, your risk is 100%. Say like for example, you are investing in XYZ stocks, right? 1 lakh rupees. Next day, due to some issues, the stock is getting delisted. That means all your 100% whatever you invested is in stake. Say like for example, you are buying a call option. Next day, a market is gap down of 200, 300 points. So the option which you bought for 10 rupees will become 50 paisa or 1 rupee. So as I told you, our investment is risk at 100%. So considering the risk, now tell me how much reward. See, when there is a more risk, we also have to expect more reward. So now I'll put a poll. So what is the reward percentage you are expecting on a yearly basis? Yearly basis, not on monthly basis. On a return on investment per annum, what is your expectations? It can be less, it can be more. There is no doubt if you want more, but you have to put your efforts more. You should sit in full time, or you should have a very big capital. So we need system in place. That's it. It's not that it's not that we can do 100%. We can expect even 100% return on investment. The only thing is we have to have a proper capital. We have to deploy a proper capital, and we have a proper trading plan in place. If that is these both are there, yes, we can expect whatever it is. So now I'll show you what was the expectations. Let's see. What was the expectations? Let's see. So let me close the poll. So you can see our expectation is, you can see here, less than 10%. Nobody has opted for it. 17% of the members have told 10 to 20% per annum, and 49% are expecting 20 to 30% per annum, and 34% are expecting 30% and above. Yes, everything is logical expectations, as I told you. I'll just make a record of this so that after the class, let's see whether we can achieve this or not. So now, as I told you, whatever is your expectations, we have to have a proper trading plan and a proper capital to deploy that. Okay. So less than 10%, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, whatever it is. So let's see how it is going to work at the end of the session. So how much is required to start a small business? A small discussion. How much is required to start a small business? How much capital? I mean, how much capital is required to start a small business? 50,000, 1 lakh, 50,000, 1 lakh, whatever it is. You can tell whatever it is. 12 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 50,000 rupees, 1 to 2 lakhs. See, business in the sense, you should have a proper office, or you should have a proper working business. I'm not telling about a consultancy or a broking. So not like that. It should be reliable. It can be a franchisee of anything. It can be a small restaurant. It can be a small showroom, whatever it is. See, first we need infrastructure, then we need manpower, then we have to see the running cost. Then after that we have to do a break even. So approximately, in the worst case scenario, we require 5 lakh rupees to tell that yes, I am having a small working business, right? So coming back here, same like this, trading and investing should be considered as a business, and profit and loss is a part of it. Trading and investing should be considered as a business, and profit and loss is a part of it. Is there any business without facing loss? Yearly basis, yes, we can manage without loss, right? But on a monthly basis, there will be some losses, right? Say, like for example, I'm having a uh, clothing showroom. So 1 month it will be a dull month. So I'll be meeting only the running expenses, no profit. Yes, it will happen. I'm having a restaurant. So what happened during this COVID times and a lot of restrictions? It was totally shut down. So many restaurants disappeared. So like this, in any vertical, any business, some bad news will be there, some bad time will be there, or some off season will be there. Am I right or not, sir? Yes, accepted, accepted. So now when you come into trading or investment, the problem is you want to make profit in all 200 days out of 200 days. So this is a first point of understanding which is wrong. It is not possible. It is not possible. Number two, if you are expecting only profits, you don't need to trade 200 days. If you trade in between 50 to 75 days, it is far sufficient. And out of this also, if your accuracy is good, if your risk and reward is good, 60% of the days if you make profit, that is far sufficient. That means when I make loss, I am making 1,000 rupees, and when I make profit, I am making 6,000 rupees. Is this accepted? Is this accepted? That means 4 times I'm making a loss of 4,000 rupees, and 6 times I'm making a profit of 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 6,000, 2,000. So still it is manageable, right? 60% if you make a profit, it is sufficient. So still it is 24,000 profit, deducting brokerages, still around somewhere around 20,000 will be in a profit. So this is how we have to consider our trading or investment business, right? Now getting into trading types. So what are all the trading types? So now if you ask me, sir, anyone can do all type of trading? No, it is not possible. Being myself, uh, considering my work style or lifestyle or working work culture, I cannot do all type of trading. So we have to adopt a type of trading. We have to learn one particular type of trading. So let's understand first what are all the trading types which is available. First is intraday. That means opening a position in a business hours of the stock market 9:15. After 9:15 you are opening a position and you have to close the position before 3:30 or 3:25. So that is intraday. So opening a trade and closing the trade in the same day itself, that can be done in cash market or future or option. Next, BTST, buy today, sell tomorrow. Technically, it is scrapped with recent margin rules, but still, stock like Reliance, Axis Bank, or SBI, it can be done with certain brokers. With the top listed brokers, it is possible. If you buy a stock today, tomorrow you can sell it off. You have to check it before you get into this kind of activities. Swing trading, I'll say the most reliable trading method, 3 to 5 days positional holding, cash market, future or option. Short-term positional trade. That means this is where the money, where what you invest, it will work for you. Without big efforts, of course, proper research, proper investment is required, but without straining or stretching yourself, you can make a very decent profit in a short-term positional trade. So 2 to 4 weeks holding period, cash market is preferred. You cannot hold a position of future in 2 weeks, right? Of course, you can hold for 2 weeks, but what happens in 2 weeks if there is a one jerk in market? Future trade will give you 15-20,000 loss in a matter of half an hour time. Option, obviously it will depreciate, so it is not at all suggestible to hold these many number of days in a option trading. So cash market is preferred when you trade in a short-term positional trade. Next is positional option. As I told you, 2 or 3 days is the maximum holding period. Positional future, you can hold up to a week's time, maybe like 4 or 5 days before the weekend. You have to close the position to avoid global crisis, global impacts. Long-term delivery. So if you see an analysis, so this stock is going to give a good returns, maybe like in 3 or 4 years. We can also do long-term delivery trading. A good stocks, blue chip stocks, we used to get on a seasonal basis. We used to get a positional stocks on a cheaper prices. So that is the time to invest for a long-term delivery. So these are all the type of trades. So now if you ask me, sir, can we do all type of trading? No. For anyone or everyone, it will not suit you, because intraday you'll be running behind the stocks 1%, 2%, 3%. So like this. Positional options will depreciate. You have to monitor your analysis. Positional future, high risk, high reward. Long-term delivery, stock is there, but we have to sit and monitor. So it is not possible. So you have to select yourself which type of trader you are going to be, which type of trading you are going to trade. Right? Any doubts? Can you please little elaborate about BTST? Your screen. Yes, yes, I'll explain you, sir. I'll explain you. So this is it is just an introduction. It is just an introduction. So now we'll be getting into a detailed analysis, detailed study on every type of trading. So money management, delivery trading. So now where to invest, how much funds, and how it will work, how that will work. Okay. So Delivery trading in the sense cash market positional trading. You can buy any number. You can buy 5, 10, 15, 20, 200, 300, 17, 27. Any number of stocks you can buy. So that is called as cash market trading. And you can hold it for any number of time. So split your capital into 10 parts and invest one part in each stock. Any capital is sufficient to start with. Right? You can split your capital into 10 parts. Say like for example, I'll explain you. You can see here short-term delivery trades. Split your capital into 10 parts and invest one part in each stock. Do not invest in the same sector. Do not invest in the same sector. So what is that? Let's understand. Say like for example,